This is Red, White, and Bluegrass.
It's not uncommon for some bills to go through a lot of changes this late in the session, and they can move between chambers at a rapid pace. For example, Governor Andy Beshear this week took issue with House Bill 775, a 4-page bill on TIF districts that was changed, adding more than 100 pages that could affect the ongoing plan to cut the state income tax. House Democrats held a news conference this week to vent their frustrations. Republican leadership has consistently defended the integrity of the process and argued that despite gripes from the minority, no rules are being broken.
It is a process that we are seeing where 3 to 4 page bills instantly become 130-page bills, and they are pushed through without time for anyone to read them. And guess what? Normally, there are mistakes in them.
That process is available to all of us. We have really strong guardrails about 24-hour rules here in the Senate on amendments. Committee subs are going to happen. It's part of the nature of the process. But I have not, in my 16-plus years here, seen a committee sub that was so far out of range of something that hadn't been talked about in some form or fashion.
A couple other examples we are seeing with some late changes. Senate Bill 61, a swimming pool regulatory bill, now has some new sections about local governments regulating short-term rentals. This week we saw House Bill 495, a bill rolling back the conversion therapy ban by Governor Beshear, get a committee sub, also ending Medicaid coverage for transgender-related health care. So given the merits of what's being brought by the minority, I mean, first, is this anything new?
Absolutely not. The only thing that's new is they used to be a lot more creative on the shell bills they filed. Used to have kind of fun, interesting things, but the way that the sewer bill worked out with the pension reform process, the courts kind of said, cut that out. You can't file like a tax relating to lemurs or something and turn it into a massive tax cut bill. Now they're kind of using, basically changing what they're all like an act relating to gender neutralizational laws and
or gender neutral terms.
Yeah.
To get back to your original thing, this happens every session.
Yep.
When
It has for decades.
And when the Democrats were in power, they did the same thing.
Yep.
The Republicans are doing it now. You know, and it used to be, I didn't get the committee sub till I sat down. I haven't had a chance to read it. I heard a lot of, I didn't get the committee sub till last night. Now, I'm so busy, like, if you got the committee sub last night and you want to be a legislator, maybe you should read it. I'm just saying.
Do you think there's any merit to what was said by the House Dems, that they're not allowing at least enough time on public comment? That is something where a lot of these committee meetings, they move pretty quick.
Almost everything that gets put into these was either in another bill that was discussed, has been discussed in a prior interim meeting. Like there's none of these issues that are being combined into one bill are something that has never existed before, has never been discussed in a legislative meeting and just popped out of thin air. It's all stuff that's been discussed before. Has it been discussed this in depth and in this level of specifics? Maybe not, but it's still got to go through a committee hearing to pass the committee sub, so you're still going to have a debate on it, and you don't necessarily have to go back and rehash the whole issue, which has already been discussed at some point in the past.
And I'll agree with you there for the most part, although I'll point out, like with House Bill 495, for example, this week, that was that conversion therapy executive order rollback bill, the transgender Medicaid language that was part of another bill, and we didn't know until the morning of the committee that that was going to be put in there. We saw Chris Hartman, the executive director of the Fairness Campaign, had a very heated exchange with the chairman, Senator Steve Meredith. Whenever you see the individuals that, you know, the legislation, the policy may actually affect how emotionally they react, I mean, how...
But here's the flip side to it. So if you stop it, then you can't just stop it for, like, how much of a bill are you allowed to replace then? Basically, if you try to stop it, you're stopping the amending process. And you're totally gumming up the entire legislative works. It means you can't amend legislation, you can't fix bad legislation, and you can't fix good legislation to make it better. You know, I don't know that there's a good way to put in like a ban or you know, because the question is where do you put the limit? Like,
well, if you have like a 4-page bill, you can't insert a 400-page committee sub. I think maybe is where Bodie's going at, something like that. Like, here's a 30-page bill. All right, cool. You can add 100 pages on a sub. Maybe you have to do 2 subs. I don't know. I'm just making this up literally on the spot.
I mean, yeah, but
don't get mad at me.
But even then, like, you know, I went to Center College. Our professors never told us word lengths. They gave us page limits. Like, you know, it's.
Now on that case, that's not. I mean, that was a Medicaid health care coverage question, and then you get overturning the governor's executive order mixed in with a Medicaid bill, which I think is, to me, that's pushing the limits of germaneness. You should have just said the governor's XO is
Yeah, I mean,
is not
to me,
valid.
the challenge of that one is on the issue of germaneness rather than the issue of like mashing bills together. I think that's where I would question that one is the germaneness issue.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, when it all makes it through the process, it's all said and done by that point.